What's going on, guys? It's your boy Crazy Spartan here, and as always, before I get started off with the video, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support that you guys have been offering on the Need for Speed Heat series. Keep it up, and I'll keep making the builds that you guys want to see me make, alright? But regardless of that, we have another Mitsubishi Lancer here today. You guys know that I have another one, but that one was, I think it was either Hans Lancer from Tokyo Drift, and then he gave it to Sean, I think. Yeah, he gave it to Sean, and I think Sean wrecked it when they were in that chase and when Han died. So we're gonna make Paul Walker's Mitsubishi Lancer. So we're gonna go ahead. I don't really want to do an engine swap on this thing, just because, I don't know, dude. I might though. I might just have to do it. We're gonna put a V8 in here. Then we're gonna put all Ultimate Plus parts in here. I didn't want to do an engine swap for this one, but I kind of feel like this one's gonna be a different build. So, yeah. So we're gonna do Paul Walker's Lancer from Too Fast, Too Furious. Little insight on that car. That was probably one of my favorite Mitsubishi Lancers I've ever seen. Alright, that thing looked absolutely beautiful, and it fit Paul Walker. You know what I'm saying? That car really accentuated his personality. Like, I was looking at something the other day when I was getting something to eat from Bojangles. It was this YouTube video about this guy explaining the history behind Paul Walker's Skyline. And he said that he didn't want the stripes to run down it. He said because they looked ugly. He said he didn't really like it on a car like that because that's like putting, I think he said it was like putting an American flag on a Japanese car or something like that. But honestly, let's just be real. It turned out phenomenal because Paul Walker's, Skyline is probably the most recognizable, if not one of the most recognizable cars in the Fast and Furious series, alright? I don't want to leave a default differential on there, so I might go ahead and put this on-road differential on there, just to balance it out, alright? So this is what we're looking at. We're looking at a 400 plus leveling now. Like I said, I didn't really want to do an engine swap on it, but I felt like doing it. 3.8 liter V8 engine. Not gonna turn on the car or anything. I want to do that for the exhaust sounds. 944 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 1.7 seconds. So this thing is gonna get off the line with a top speed of 233 miles an hour. So this thing is already looking good. All right. In terms of the paint and wrap, you already know this is the one right here. This is the one we're going with, you guys. You guys know me. This is probably, I love this Lancer more than I love Hans Lancer. No disrespect to Hans Lancer, but I don't know what it was for me with this one. It just looks a whole lot better. Like, I guess it's because Sean didn't really... He didn't look right in the Lancer that he was in. He didn't look right in Hans' Lancer. So, I believe that's why this one just looks a whole lot more better for me. We're going to put canards on there. I'm just going to do 2 smaller canards on it. We smoked out the headlights. We put that hood on there. We changed up the front bumper. We're not going to make this thing too wide. But I honestly like the way that looks. This Voltex front bumper, it honestly makes it look a little bit more wider. But then again, I like this. It's not too wide, but it makes it look really good. So we're going to go with that Voltex front fender there. We're going to add a big side skirt on it. Alright, for the rear fender, we're going to put this one on there. It kind of, I guess, balances out with our front fender there. Obviously, there are 2 different front fenders. We're going to smoke out the tail lights. Y'all know me. We're going to put a diffuser on there. We're going to put a mini diffuser on there. Personally, I don't like those big, huge, stupid-looking diffusers that everybody likes putting on their cars. Yeah, we're going to go with this back bumper here. For our spoiler, personally, I mean, I like the spoilers that they already have on there. And let me change the view just to get a better look at it. But yeah, let me look up what Paul Walker's Lancer looked like in Too Fast, Too Furious. Because I want it to be not necessarily, you know, I'm not going to find the exact spoiler that he had on it. But I want something that's going to closely resemble it. And it's kind of a little bit of a smaller spoiler. So obviously something extreme like that is not going to work. But they don't have nothing really too small. The only thing that I know that's close to the one that he had on there is this one. So we're going to do this one. I like this one. For the exhaust, I personally just like having a big single exhaust. So we're going to do this one. Looks a little bit more throatier. So it's going to... It looks like it's going to sound a whole lot better. For the rims, I honestly like the rims on this, but y'all know me, I'm a big rim kind of guy. So I'm going to try and find some multi-spoke rims that really suit this car. Which, that shouldn't be too hard to find. Let's see here. Personally, I like these SSRs right there. Those look really good. But those look good too, those Vorstein. We're gonna go with these. We're gonna go with these multi-spoke Vorsteiners here. Obviously, we're gonna make them bigger. Like I said, man, I'm a big rim kind of guy. Alright. We're gonna black out the rims. I know that Paul Walker's Evo didn't have blacked out rims, but you know what? Nah. We're gonna just keep them. You know, we're just gonna chrome them out. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna chrome them out. And yeah, personally, I like those. I mean, yeah, the stock rims are pretty good, but I mean, you know, obviously you can't change the size of them, which I wish I could. Because I would have kept those on there because personally I like those. Those are some of the best looking stock rims that you can get. And they suit the Lancer. So we're going to go on ahead, change up the size of these. Y'all know me, I love big rims on a car. Chrome those out as well. And we should be about to wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Spartans and Spartanas of the world. They already have Brembos on there, so I don't have to do that. And for the stance, I might lower it just a little bit more. Then for the exhaust sound, here's what she sounds like. There's a V8 in there, so it's gonna sound a whole lot better. Alright, in terms of the effects, I do want to put blue NOS on there because there is a blue paint job on the car. For the tire smoke, I don't know, we're gonna go with some green smoke to kind of match the, you know, the green feel of the car. And then we're gonna go, I wish there was a green and a blue flash. That's green and red. We don't want that. So we're just going to go with the green underglow. Why not? So I think that's going to about wrap it up for that. So we're going to see if we can get this thing in a race. So it's gonna look really good. It's going to look really good. let me know what other build you guys want to see next. Personally, I'm open to whatever you guys tell me to build. Personally, I honestly want to do a, what is it? I might have to go to the dealership to show you guys some other builds that I want to do. So, stick around for that events. So let's try a race we've never done before. I want to race with some straights. You know what I'm saying? I want to race with some straights. And I hate how they pop up the picture of the freaking race that you're doing to where you can't see how the race looks. Oh no, dude, I'm trying to find us a race where we can have some straights in there. These are all like circuit races though. Aren't too many straights here. This one is a pretty big straight. So we're gonna go with this one. I mean, we've obviously done this race before. But I just want to test out this thing, and this thing is fast as hell. Holy Jesus. Just imagine if we would have put a V12 motor in here, or a V10. Something crazy among those lines. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go too extreme with it. I just wanted to kind of bolster the engine a little bit. And, it's not even... I don't even really think it's the engine swap. I think it's the parts that you put in. So, I mean, this thing would have been good regardless of if we done an engine swap in it. But regardless of that, we're at a 400. This is a 330. Obviously, this race is going to go by super quick. But let me know what you guys think about this Lancer, man. Do you like this Lancer better than Han's Lancer that he gifted Sean in Tokyo Drift? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd like to hear what you guys think about it. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to the dealership after this, and I'm gonna show you guys some of the builds that we might be making. So stick around for that. And we got a Lancer right there too, but his Lancer has nothing on my Lancer. And look at this. We are getting the jump off the line, like off rip, off the gate, and this thing is out. This thing is out. This is one of those cars that has an extremely fast top speed. Like it really gets off the line. You know, it's not a heavy car at all. Obviously, it's a tuner car. It's an import car. So it's gonna, it's most definitely gonna get off the line quick. I mean, you guys seen the 0 to 60 on this thing. It's like 1.7 seconds or something like that. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's ludicrous. No pun intended, because he was in the Fast and Furious series. And I hate how you hit those poles and you just come to a dead stop. But regardless of that, though, we're still doing pretty good. Obviously, we're out leveling every other car in the race, which there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, if my car is good, it's good. I mean, there's nothing else I can do about it. And I want to hit NOS on the straight just to see how fast this thing can go, man. We haven't hit NOS yet. We haven't touched it. But I feel like once we do, this car is probably going to feel like my Lambo to where I can't control it. It's like, when I hit the NOS on my Lambo, dude, that thing is absolutely ridiculous. And when I hit the NOS on this thing, it's probably going to be ridiculous. I mean, just look, we already have a mile lead in front of Lucky there. And And I mean, this thing, bro, this thing just gets out. And I think at the end of this race, we will have a straight, like, I'm pretty sure it's going to end out on that bridge again, I think. So we should be good to go to hit our NOS on that. But dude, this thing is absolutely mean. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for boring you with the pure dominance of this car. But hey, Mitsubishi Lancers, man, one of the best cars in this game. Like, period. I mean, you guys seen how fast this thing took off the line, and we done that against Lambos, V10 motors in a Lambo. And we're rocking a V8 in this thing. This thing is mean, alright? Absolutely crazy. And I kind of thought that was our straight there, but it wasn't. But regardless of that, though, we're going to go ahead and finish out the race, man. This thing is absolutely mean. Drop a comment on what car you guys want to see me do next. Do you guys want to see me do another hypercar? Do you guys want to see me do another tuner? Do you guys want to see me do another muscle car? Let me know what y'all want to see. Let me know what y'all want to see, man. I'm all about what the people want to see on my channel. And we're gonna go on ahead, fast travel to the dealership, save time in the video and whatnot. And yeah, dude, personally, like I said, this car fit Paul Walker so good. Like, a lot of the cars that Paul Walker drove fit him really nicely, especially the Supra. The Supra probably fit him the best out of any car, other than the Mitsubishi Eclipse, I might add. But regardless of that, though, I think the Supra fit him the best. So some builds that I honestly want to do. I honestly want to do a Fair Lady build. I want to make it into a drift car. I would love to do a Mustang Boss 302. You guys might see... Where is it at? I might do a 370 build. I might do a 350 build. I might do a Ford Focus RS build, a Civic Type R build. I might do a S5 Sportback build, which is probably... It's one of the few cars that gets off the line, like, really fast, too. Depending on the parts you have on it. If you guys want to see me do a Lotus build, I can. We could do a Porsche Carrera build, Porsche 911, a 718 Cayman. It doesn't really matter. We can do a freaking, I don't know, a Corvette. Well, we do have a Corvette build, so we're probably not going to do another one. I might do an M5 build, a Jaguar, a Viper would be nice. We could do, what's another good build? This Corvette right here might actually be interesting to do a build on. I know it only has a 2 out of 10 customization, but regardless of that, it probably might be a really good car to do. This Aston Martin DB11 might be something I might dabble into. The NSX would be a good one. I would do another Polestar, but I don't know. I don't know. I might do a Polestar build. I do not have a McLaren yet, you guys. I might just do that next video. I don't know, man. Personally, the reason why I have so much affinity for this car is just because it was the car I won the Outlaws Rush with in Need for Speed Payback. If you guys haven't seen my Need for Speed Payback videos, I know it's an old game that came out 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Go check that series out. I do have an Audi build. I don't have a Huracan build. I mean, I have a Huracan Performante, I think it is, or a Huracan S. I forgot what that car was. The Spider. Yeah, I have a Spider. I don't have the full Huracan. Might do a Ferrari 488. Might do a Ferrari 458. I might do a Murcielago, an Aventador. I might do a Ferrari F40. There's a lot of cars I can do in this game. Lucas, he done a Koenigsegg, so I'm not going to do another one of those. But I think that's really about it. And I might do a Vulcan. Who knows? But regardless of that, out of all of those, comment some builds that you guys would want to see me do, and I'll make sure to hop on that. But regardless of that, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you did, don't forget to click that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on your post notifications so that way you don't miss a video when I upload. As always, you guys, stay motivated, stay dedicated, and I will check you guys out in the next video. Peace out.